In Greek mythology, there's a shadowy god born twice, torn apart, and reborn again. A figure tied to the mysteries of death, rebirth, and the underworld. His name is Zagreus, and his story is as haunting as it is divine. Zagreus is a mysterious and ancient deity. His name echoes through the dark corners of myth, often hidden beneath more popular Olympian gods. But behind the veil lies a figure of immense importance, especially in Orphic traditions, a mystical offshoot of Greek religion that sought spiritual truth beyond the surface of myth. The earliest mention of Zagreus comes from fragmented ancient texts. His name might derive from a word meaning hunter or trap lord, suggesting his deep connection with the wild, untamed forces of nature and the underworld. According to the Orphic myths, which present a very different version of creation than Homeric sources, Zagreus is the son of Zeus and Persephone. Zeus desired an heir to rule over the cosmos, and in a shocking and secretive union, he impregnated Persephone, his own daughter in some versions with divine purpose. A child born of this union was Zagreus, a radiant and powerful infant. Even as a baby, he showed signs of greatness. He was given thunderbolts to play with by Zeus himself, a symbol that he might one day become king of gods and men. Some versions even claim Zeus intended to make Zagreus his successor on the throne of Olympus, bypassing his usual heirs like Apollo or Athena. This made the child a target not just because of his power, but because he represented a different future, one born from death and underworld forces, not from the shining heights of Olympus. As Zagreus grew, so did his power. But his rising potential sent a ripple of fear through the Titans, the ancient primal beings who had once ruled the cosmos before Zeus cast them down during the Titanomachy. The idea of a child born of Zeus and the queen of the underworld becoming the next ruler of the universe. That was unacceptable to them, so they devised a plan, not just to stop him, but to destroy him completely. So the Titans lured the young Zagreus away from his divine guardians using a series of childish toys, a mirror, a spinning top, knuckle bones, and dolls. While Zagreus played, the Titans struck. They seized the child god, tore him apart, limb by limb, and devoured his body in a gruesome ritual of destruction. This wasn't just physical, it was cosmic. They were attempting to erase his very essence from existence, but they failed. In a moment of divine intervention, Athena managed to save his heart, the one piece of Zagreus that remained untouched. She brought the heart to Zeus. Enraged, Zeus unleashed his fury upon the Titans. He blasted them with thunderbolts, reducing them to ash. From their remains, these ashes mixed with divine flesh and dark corruption, humanity was born, according to the Orphics. But what became of Zagreus? Zeus swallowed the rescued heart, and from it, Dionysus was born, a second incarnation of Zagreus himself. The myth of Zagreus isn't part of mainstream Olympian religion. It belongs to the Orphic tradition, a mystery cult that emerged around the 6th century BCE. In Orphism, Zagreus represents the soul's journey, death, dismemberment, and rebirth. He is a symbol of the cycle of life, of immortality, and the struggle between divine purity and mortal corruption. Zagreus and Dionysus are often intertwined. In some traditions, Dionysus is the reborn Zagreus. This explains why Dionysus is often portrayed as a god of madness and ecstasy. Dionysus comes from death and rebirth, holding both joy and sorrow in his divine being. This dual nature makes him one of the most complex gods in the Greek pantheon.